Thank you, Thad. Good to see you, John. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's so great to be with you guys this afternoon, or late morning, I guess, right now. So this weather's fantastic. Where's Marionette? Is she still here? I just saw her a while ago. We look forward to seeing you at your tailgate next week. Good to see you again. It's so great to be here. Many of you may not be familiar with our campaign just yet. Some of you have. We're going to be at Faith and Freedom tonight. If you're going to be there, I'm not for sure. A lot of times people ask me, Ryan, who are you and why are you running? I get that quite a bit. So just real quick, like Vice President Pence said, our nation's in a lot of trouble. I am a CEO of an investment bank that I co-founded 20 years ago with my father, and it's grown to be about 400 employees across the nation. I have a deep understanding of economics and what's the money supply problem due to all the spending we have, all the pressure that banks are facing right now because of inflation, and now the Fed trying to stop inflation. Met with a regional bank yesterday that's in trouble, and it could be in deeper trouble if the Fed keeps raising rates. And so we're in a coming storm. We think we have a trouble now. It could be much more severe, and so I'm seeing a pathway through that. I'm really running for the next generation. I've got 5 kids, 13 to 23, so I'm running for my kids, my grandkids to be, your kids as well, because we don't navigate this the right way. Some of the things that we saw in 2007 and 2008 could be a very small, mild indicator of what could be to come. I really do feel this way. If we don't solve our biggest problems, which are inflation, our debt, and navigate it correctly, we could set up the next generation likely to have the weakest economic foundation since the Great Depression. We have to do that. If we don't do that, we'll never lead strong across the world like we should, and we'll never really get back the freedoms that we have in our country, because one of the things that takes away our freedoms the most is not just debt, not just corruption, but it's also the division in our country. And so I'm also running as a pastor. My wife and I have been in ministry for 24 years, and we founded a church 10 years ago. And I think everybody knows we have a deep spiritual problem in our country. So Faith and Freedom tonight, we're going to be talking about this a little bit, because we have to have freedom and we have to have faith. We have to be able to see the division that's in our country and what it's going to take to heal it. And I believe we need to turn back to God again. How many guys would think we need an economic revival and a spiritual revival in our country? So that's what I'm about. If you'd like to lean into that, check us out at Binkley2024.com. I'd love to engage more. Great to be with you guys tonight. Look forward to shooting a few of these clays. Hopefully I can hit a few. I got some tips from the young guys, so I think I'm in a good shape. So
thank you, Ryan.
Great to see you, John.
Appreciate it.
Right.
You know, that inflation thing, let's keep that before us, guys. Think about that. 3.7% year-over-year increase in cost. That's on top of the 8% last year and what happened before.